Hey everyone, Chrissy at Pinovate. This tutorial is for our DIY doormats. These are so much fun to make and they are so rewarding and they look amazing in front of your door. So follow along. So included in your kit, you are going to get a mat, a stencil, your choice of paint, a brush, and the only other thing that you might need would be some masking tape. Okay, so the first step for our doormat is we're gonna work with our stencil. So there's three parts to our stencil. There's a transfer tape on top, there's the purple vinyl that is our stencil, and then there's a paper backing. So what we wanna do first is we're going to press this down and we wanna peel off the paper backing to expose our vinyl. To do that, we're going to give it a really good rub. So you can use your hands, a rewards card, a butter knife, but we want to make sure that that transfer tape is pressed on there really, really well. The easiest way to do this is to actually flip it upside down. And we're going to start peeling the paper backing off. When you're peeling it, you want to keep it flat and peel backwards instead of pulling straight up. And this, we want to go nice and slowly with this to make sure that we're not missing any pieces. If you find that pieces start to come up, just give it another little rub down. And take your time. You're not in a rush to get this done. All right, so we have our vinyl ready to go. Please keep in mind that this vinyl is very, very sticky and you need to be careful that it doesn't touch itself. Otherwise, you will not get it apart. Okay, so on to our mat. So our mat is actually made of coconut husk and it has lots of fibers in there. Now, when we put the vinyl on, the vinyl is actually not going to want to stick to this, so we kind of have to caress it a little bit. So once you have your mat ready, you're going to take your vinyl very carefully because it's very sticky. And we're going to place it, it's about the same size, so you can roughly place it center on there, as close as you can. And now we're going to press this. Press this down as hard as you can. It needs to have a little bit of elbow grease, some weight behind it to make sure that it does stick to those fibers. Okay, so now once you have that pressed on there, you have your transfer tape on top that we need to peel off. It comes in two sections, which works really well. So we're gonna peel the first half the same way that we peeled the paper. So you're going to fold it back and peel very gently. This part is going to take you the longest, probably about 10-15 minutes. So please be patient and take your time. You're going to peel it back. And again, if there's any spots that tend to come up, you're just going to give them another little massage and push them down again. If you are struggling peeling this off, you can always take a pair of scissors, peel a little bit back, and cut it off as you go. All right, we are set for painting. All right, so we are ready to paint. Before we get started, just make sure that you give your vinyl a really good press down because we don't want any little pieces popping up while we're painting. So give it a really good press down and then we'll get started. So you may have one or two different colors of paint. I'm gonna do mine just in black, just for ease. And I will show you the technique that we use. So the paint that we use is exterior outdoor paint. You won't need to seal this afterwards. When we're painting, we're going to dip your brush into the paint. Take a good amount, not so much that it's dripping, but that it is pretty full. Now when you go onto your mat, you're going to go straight up and down, not side to side. straight up and down like you're pushing the paint into the bristles. And with each dip, you should probably get about a square inch. So roughly about that much. You're going to be dipping your paintbrush a fair bit. So again, straight up and down into the bristles, not side to side, otherwise it's going to seep underneath our vinyl. And just continue like that. Okay, so I've just finished the first coat of my 2021, and I can still see little bits of the matte coming through there. So this is gonna have a second coat put on it. If you're using white or gray, you may need even 3 or 4 coats. So a couple tips and tricks while you're painting is if you happen to have more than one color and you're painting 2 things that are very, very close to each other, what you can do is actually take a piece of masking tape and you can mask out where you don't want the paint. So say I'm painting up to here, I can put a little border right there to make sure that it doesn't seep over. And also, when you go to do any of the words that have very, very small pieces inside them, it is very important that you do go straight up and down on them. For example, down here in the B, I need to go straight up and down to make sure that those pieces don't move. Take your time with it, be very gentle, but just remember the straight up and down motion, getting that paint into the bristles. Another quick note when you're painting, if you happen to be using multiple colors, make sure that you do wash your brush in between switching those colors. All right, so I am all done painting. Once you get to this point, if you can leave it overnight so it dries, that would be the best option. But for this video, I'm gonna show you how to peel it. You're gonna grab it from the edge and just pull the whole thing off to the side, and it's so satisfying. When it is dry, you can actually go in and peel off the insides as well of all of the letters. Thank you so much for following along. Please follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And we would love to see how these turned out. So please tag us on Instagram at Pinovate.